Okay, so this is going to be a very talkative little get ready with me. I got my coffee right here, so if you guys want to hang out with me this morning, go ahead and grab your cup of coffee and your makeup and we can chit chat about it. So since I'm going to be testing out the Makeup Revolution foundation stick, I didn't want to do like a review on this alone because I do have a couple of products that I wanted to play with. So I do want to test out a couple of products here on camera with you guys. So it's going to be a pretty long video. Right now I am prepping my eyes with the Belief. This is the Peat Miracle Revital Cream. I did mention it in my favorites. I really like this in the night and in the morning because it's very lightweight and it absorbs into the skin really quickly. And not only that, but like it hydrates underneath my eyes, which makes the concealer go on so much more seamlessly. I did haul this MILANI Prep and Soothe Camellia face oil. I was telling you guys that I wanted to test out the Versali, but those are pretty expensive. So we're going to go with this one, and it comes with a dropper, which is really cute. I'm going to add just a little bit, not too much, just a couple of drops, because I'm not sure how this is going to sit on my skin. So how has your morning been going, guys? Mine just started, dropped off the kids at school, and I had some free time to film today. So that's what I am doing. Now, I do notice that every time I think that we apply something on our skin, it tends to kind of get red. I feel like it's pretty lightweight because it already absorbed and it smells really good. So I'm just going to let it absorb a little bit, let the oil kind of do its thing. Now, I also have this Total Face Sponge by E.L.F. that I haven't used either, and I have heard great things about it. There's mixed reviews, but I'm hoping that I like it. So now I have to get up and go get this wet. All right, so give me a couple of seconds and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back and I have dampened the sponge. Now it does say that you can use it wet or dry, but I'm just gonna use it kind of damp today, see how it goes. And where is, okay, here we go. For primer, I'm gonna go in with the Porefessional, which I hauled as well. Has been an old school primer that everybody loves and I used to love as well. But I haven't picked it up in such a long time. And I forgot how much I loved it. I'm kind of sad that I picked up the travel size, but you can already see a huge difference from this side with the primer to this side. I don't know if you guys can see. It looks a little bit more blurred out and the pores a little bit more filled in. I don't know. It's, I guess, personal preference, but personally, I love using primer and I am a believer of primer. Not a lot of people use primers anymore, but I feel like it does a huge difference. So I did just apply some in the areas that I have the pores and where I get oily the most. I feel like the facial oil will help out with the outside of my skin because I usually use a Too Faced Hangover Primer just to give me that hydration. But I want to see how the face oil works. Now, I am using the shade F4, which I hope is my match because I did order it online. Now, this is going to be my first time. Oh, wow, this is so creamy. I hope that's not too much. This is my first time ever applying a foundation stick, so we're going to see how it goes. Right off the bat, I think the foundation shade is pretty good. It's pretty spot on. And we're going to go ahead and blend it in. Ooh, it's very easy to blend. Okay, so on camera it might look a little bit too light, but it's not. It's really good. Sometimes the lighting changes the color a bit, but it's really, really good. I really like it. Now, this is with the first layer. Well, not layer, but couple of stripes that I did. I should have counted the stripes that I placed, but anyway, I think I placed 3 on the cheek and then 1 down here. Okay, so far I really like the coverage. It's not a full coverage because I still see some of my freckles and dark spots peeking through, but I don't mind that. I really do like a skin-like finish. I'm gonna go in now for the sponge. I've got to say it's pretty good, but I mean, I can't just yet say if it's my favorite. I did notice that it did spread really easily, so it could be the foundation or just a mixture of both. But also the texture to this sponge is very different from the Real Techniques and the Beauty Blender. This one has like, let me see if I can bring it in close for you guys to see. This one does have like some type of little holes, little pores. But I actually like that because that helps kind of push the product and go into your pores, not just slay over them, if it makes sense. So for the other side, I'm going to go in with my Morphe M439 because I do want to see what kind of coverage I'm going to get with the brush. Okay. Okay, so never mind the brush. I kind of like it better with the sponge. I feel that it blended out a lot more easily and more flawless with the sponge. Now I'm looking at the monitor and it looks so much lighter on camera. It looks like really light, but it actually isn't. It looks really good, and plus I'm gonna add a little bit of color to the skin, so that's gonna help it a bit more. Okay, so first off, I really, like I said, like the coverage. I'm pretty sure that I can probably build it up if I continue adding more because it's very creamy. You just want to wait, let the first layer sit for a little bit, and then you go in with more. But I kind of like it this way. I really actually like that. So we're going to see with the rest of the products. I do have my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I have the shades Porcelain and I have the shade Vanilla. Now I feel like I'm a little bit more on the Porcelain side. So I'm going to add a little bit. And then a little bit on the lids. I'm going to go ahead and blend in the concealer. It's sitting on top of this foundation pretty nicely. I have really been enjoying this concealer a lot. It's very creamy and it's very hydrating. So it like really sits really good underneath the eyes, especially when you have like dry eyes. Well, not dry eyes, but dry under eyes and you've got the fine lines. So I can recommend this. It's a little bit pricey, but you get a lot of concealer in this. Let me see if it says how much. You do get 0.50 ounces. So half of like what a foundation comes with. A foundation comes with 1.0 usually, right? That's like the standard. And this one comes with 0.5, which is really good for a concealer. Okay, so I know I'm looking pretty scary right now from the looks of it. Let me just get my brows on, and I'm going to also set it with my Too Faced Sweet Peach. You guys know I like that, and I'll be right back. I do apologize for the lighting if it's going in and out. I have my window and oh, in and out sounds good right now. Okay, yeah, so the sun is going in and out of the clouds and deciding to play hide and seek. So the lighting kind of changes up a bit. Now I am back with brows, obviously, not as scary. And I also set my face with my Too Faced powder. Now to add some color to the skin, I'm going to use the Take Home the Bronze by the BALM. It's actually really new. I haven't used it. So I'm just going to bronze. I'm not contouring because I don't contour every single day. And I'm using an E.L.F. highlighting brush. No rules to makeup, so you can use whatever brush you wish. Just going to add some color. Wow, this is a really nice bronzer. I actually really like this bronzer. I haven't used any other one besides my number 7, which you guys know I'm obsessed with. But this one is really nice. It's not too orange or anything like that. It's very, very nice. And it actually gives you a very natural color to the skin. What I like about it too, that you don't have to be afraid to go heavy-handed because it's just very easy to blend. Not so orange, just nice. Look at how quickly that gave me some color to the skin. Now for blush, I'm going to go into this E.L.F. blush palette, and this is in dark. I believe they have different shade ranges, like light and dark. So I got the dark one just because I like these berries, these tone of berries for fall and winter season. I'm going to get a little bit of that right there. That looks, whoa. On camera, it looks very intense. But it's not that intense in person. Let me see. All right, so I'm going to go into the other side. Now, I'm going to go in with this Prime and Fine by Catrice. This spray has been everywhere. So I'm going to use it for the first time and see how it works. I added all my powders, everything's on, so I just want to see if it melts everything nicely. And we are going to test it out. Oh, gotta shake it first. Now, we're gonna let that sit. So while we let that sit there for a little bit, let it do its work, let everything melt together. What did you guys do for Thanksgiving? Did you guys have turkey? A lot of people don't eat turkey or don't like the flavor of turkey, but what do you guys have? What are your traditions? Let me know. I'm really interested to hear about you guys. This is with the spray. I feel like it looks really nice. It looks very skin-like. Everything melted together really nicely. Wow. And I do have some sort of glow, if you can see it. But I can't say I love it just yet. I'm going to get some highlight on, although I already have some. But we just want that extra highlight. And I'm going to use, let me see. For highlight, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, and this is the one in rose gold. They do have the molten gold one, but they didn't have it in stock when I went that day. And honestly, I feel like I have a lot of those shades already. I have my Desi and Katie the Fuego that has a gold tint to it. Then I have the Becca Champagne Pop. I feel like I have a lot of like gold tone highlighters. So this one's very, very pretty. It's like a icy kind of pinky type of highlight, and I'm going to use that. I've been really liking this one. See, there goes the sun again and got a little bit darker. Yesterday we had a very rainy day. Super grateful for the rain because we rarely get some here in Los Angeles. And with the fires that were going on, I mean, we needed the rain. The only problem is that there are tons of mudslides after that. So people were getting evacuated from mudslide areas. And those mudslide areas are also where the fires were. So it was really sad that the people that were evacuated for the fires couldn't unpack and go home yet because there was another threat to their homes, the mudslides, which is really, really sad. Especially during, I mean, it's never okay and it's never good, but when it's the holiday season, I mean, it's just really, really, really sad. But, okay, so see how this highlight, I mean, it looked pink, but when you have it on, it just gives you a very nice, icy, rosy, I don't know, I just really like this highlighter a lot. So now for the eyes, I'm not going to do them on camera because I feel like the video is way too long already. I've been talking a lot. So let me just do my eyes really quickly. I'm not doing nothing very fancy and I'll be right back. Okay, so eyes are done. I did something very simple. I actually used the blush palette for my eyes. I went in with the same shade as my blush, which was this one down here. I just used it in the outer corner and sort of blended it in and going upwards. And for the lid shade, for that little shimmer right there, I used the NARS. And this one is in the shade, it comes with two. It's Alhambra 2 and Alhambra 1. These shades right here. So I used this one right here, which is Alhambra 1. I used that for the inner corners. Actually, it looks really pretty. I like the shimmer it gives. So I was debating whether to use a nude liner for the bottom or a black. But then I remembered I had this Urban Decay Glide On pencil, and this is in the shade Alkaline. So it's not a black, but I really like the way it looks with the shade of the blush and of the eyes. It kind of brings that berryness a little bit darker to the eye. For mascara, I did use this by Lancome, and this is the Monsieur Big, which is a really good mascara. For the lips, I'm going to be going in with this Lancome lip lacquer in Rose Story. Really pretty nude, pinkish nude. And the packaging is so gorgeous. Let me just show you guys. It has that ombre effect on the bottle. Look how beautiful. And then it has Lancome written on it. And then it has that rose right there. Very beautiful packaging. I did receive this in PR. Just kidding. I wish I did. I did receive this in a mystery box from a giveaway that I won from Mary J here on YouTube. She is a really, really good YouTuber. I love her. She's amazing. I'll leave her channel down below just in case you guys want to check her out. She's really good. So I'm going to go in with this, and it's a lip lacquer. So it's not like a liquid lipstick, or it's not a lipstick. It's a more of a gloss, I guess. It's funny because it goes on very, very smoothly like a gloss, but then it starts drying. I don't know. It's kind of weird. You can see the difference of my lip and the shade. So it's like a very pretty rosy nude, your lips but better kind of shade. So I did bring you in a little bit closer just so you guys can see the final look. I am really in love with the eye look. It was so simple, but it looks really pretty. I mean, the inner shade right here on the lid has this beautiful like rosy peach reflex to it. Really, really pretty. And then of course the blush that I placed on my eyes, which look also really pretty. The lip lacquer is very comfortable. I feel like I've got nothing on and it's still glossy. This is the first time that I try Lancome lip products, and I've got to say I really like it a lot. It's just very pricey. Well, I mean, it's not too pricey. I believe this one is $26, but I mean, for a lip product, I find it kind of high up there. And what else? The skin looks great. I've got to say I am obsessed. with the foundation, with that spray. I don't know if it was a combination of everything put together and with the oil as well. So now I guess I just gotta use everything differently just to see, you know, what it was that made everything so good. I believe it's probably the whole combination, but I'll let you guys know. Make sure you guys check the description box or in the comments. I will update you guys on the products. I'll let you guys know how the foundation held up, because as of now I am obsessed with the foundation. I love how it went on. I love how it's looking. It's just perfect. I think I have found one of my holy grail foundations. I'm not sure yet. What I like about it too, it's how simple it is to apply. There's no mess. You don't have to like pour anything out, get anything else dirty, your hands, a palette, no. You just apply a couple of stripes here and there and you blend it out and it's perfect. And like I said, I love how it looks. The consistency, the coverage, everything is really, really good. Now I just gotta see what I'm gonna do with my hair. Probably just throw it up in a bun. I was letting it air dry and it's a little bit frizzy, but I'm gonna see what I do with it. I kind of suck with get ready with me's because I don't know what to talk about and I feel like I have to review something but I'm not reviewing it. So I mean, this video is all over the place. If you guys have questions, let me know. I will be glad to answer them. Like I said, this is not a review on anything because I just wanted to play with the makeup, and I will let you guys know how everything turned out. And yeah, I guess that's it. I'll see you guys on my next video. Make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss out on my holiday giveaway, which will be linked up here somewhere or also down below. All right, guys, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.